the sooner you accept this fact, everything's going to change. That's exactly why you had the surgery. Now embrace the... Hey, I'm Dr. Duc Vuong, world-famous bariatric surgeon, author of 13 books. We're going to talk about how do you prevent weight regain. Now listen, if you've regained weight, if you regained some of your weight, if you've regained a lot of your weight, this video is still good for you. Because listen, if you watch enough of my videos, you're going to lose that weight again, right? So this video is going to teach you how do you prevent regaining the weight again. Who's ready to stop yo-yo dieting? Who's ready to stop going up and down, plateau for a long time? That's what we're going to do tonight. Okay? So I got 3 amazing tips for you. I'm going to break it up into pre-ops and post-ops, so it's going to apply to everybody. And this does not matter what weight loss surgery you've had. And it also will apply to you if you have not had weight loss surgery. How amazing is that? Okay? So let's get going. Number 1 tip to prevent weight regain. You must understand this one concept right here. Understand this. Everything will, underline will. Are you taking notes? Everything will change. Guarantee you 110%. Everything in your life will change. Right? Let me ask you this question. Why did you have weight loss surgery? Think about this. Why did you have weight loss surgery? That's my Jerry Seinfeld. Was it to tie your shoes? So, why did you have weight loss surgery? Dr. Vuong, I had weight loss surgery because I wanted to lose the weight, because I wanted for my health, because I wanted to be around for my kids. No. Question, why did you have weight loss surgery? The answer is this. There's only one right answer. You wanted your life to change. That's the only fucking answer, y'all. It wasn't for your grandbabies. It wasn't to live longer. It wasn't for your sleep apnea to go away. It's only for this reason. You had weight loss surgery because you wanted your life to change. Amen? Come on now. You were tired of the diabetes. You were tired of the sleep apnea. You were tired of the lack of energy. You were tired of breathing hard. You couldn't play with your kids. You wanted it to change. What if your doctor had said to you, hey, have weight loss surgery, but nothing's going to change? Hey, have weight loss surgery, you'll lose 150 pounds, but your life will still be the same shitty thing. What would you say? No, I'm not going to sign up for that. So everything in your life is going to change, and that's the reason why you had weight loss surgery. Now listen to me. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody this. It's just between us. Let me ask you this question. Why is it then that when people have weight loss surgery and shit starts changing, they freak the fuck out? And they start saying stuff like, oh my God, I can't believe this. My husband's been cheating on me. And I had to cut off my best friend. And I never thought it was going to do this. And I never thought this would happen and that would happen. And Dr. Vuong, don't you know eating healthy is expensive? And Dr. Vuong, I wish I could come to your Velocity conference, but I have no money. Dr. Vuong, I'm still eating McDonald's and I don't understand why I'm stalled. And that's all I can afford. Don't you understand, Dr. Vuong? I'm on a fixed income. Listen, girl. Listen, boy. It's all going to change. Everything will change. But that's okay because you want it to change. But you get confused. You go into surgery and you're not very clear. So let's get crystal clear about the outcome. And the outcome is this. You wanted your life to change. So if your life right now is chaotic, if your marriage is on shambles, if you are lost your job, it's because everything in your old life made you fat. old life equals fat. And yes, I said fat. I don't care if you're offended. It did. Everything in your old life made you fat. Otherwise, you would be thin and healthy and not stressed out and rolling in $100 bills and spiritual and donating to your church and playing with your grandbabies and walking on the beach with Fabio and Thor. Fabio on one hand, Thor on the other hand, right? But that's probably not your life. Your life is probably not that exciting. So everything in your old life made you fat. Everything. Which means what? You did this to change. So what does that mean? Your new life is what from now on? Equals what? Anybody? I know you guys are smart, so you're already writing it. Change. Your new life is change. Dr. Vuong, what does this have to do with weight regain? The answer to this question, if you've regained the weight, there is something about your life that you did not change, that you went back to the old ways. What do you think it means when people go, the old habits slipped back? It's too easy to slip back into the old habits. Dr. Vuong slipped back into the old habits, which is a fancy way of saying what? I did not change. Dr. Vuong, the old habits came back. The old habits came back. No, you did not change. There are old habits sit there. They don't do anything. They don't come back. They sit there. Money is not evil. Money sits there on the table or in the bank account until you do something about it. Your old habits just sit there. Problem is you just did not change. They don't come back. So, the new life means you've got to change. So, maybe tip number 1. I'll give it an A. Embrace. I need all of you fuckers to start embracing the change. Don't fight the change. Don't say it's too hard. Don't say, no, someday I'll change. Once my husband gets on board, I'll change. You don't understand, Dr. Vuong. I've got 3 teenage boys. I can't start cooking healthy. They won't eat. Fuck yeah, they will eat. They're teenage boys. They'll eat anything. That's your own bullshit. That's your own insecurities. That's your own reasons. Come on, give me some amen. Who understands what I'm saying? Embrace the change. Now, if you have regained some weight, I want you to comment right now. Dr. V's right. I did not embrace the change. I fought the change. I went back to what was easy, what I knew, what was comfortable. It's that old saying, you have to get uncomfortable. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's where change happens. So, change happens when you are uncomfortable. If you are comfortable, it won't change. That's the pure definition of comfort. It's easy. It doesn't push you. You don't have to learn new recipes. You don't have to figure out how to make more money. You don't have to have that hard conversation with your partner. You don't have to have that hard conversation with your job and your coworkers. And you don't have to have that fucking hard conversation with a person in the mirror who's responsible for this fucking life. This old fat life. Now stop wasting my time. Stop wasting healthcare dollars. Stop going to your doctors hoping for a miracle when the answer is fucking staring you in the mirror. You're the problem. Embrace the change. Now, the sooner The sooner, preoperatives, postoperatives. This applies to both of you. The sooner you accept this fact, everything's going to change. That's exactly why you had the surgery. Now embrace the fuck out of it, and I'm going to tell you what to do next. Woo! Man, that first tip, that was something, right? Got in your face a little bit, and I love you, and I hope you're still watching. But understand my passion. I'm passionate about it, right? I'm saying the same thing to you that I do to myself. I have to change. I want to get bigger. I want to blow up. I want to help millions and millions of people with this problem. Millions! Not just the few that are watching on Facebook. I want millions. So to do that, I've got to change my old ways, my old habits, my old life, right? I have to get a better team and support group. And that's the same thing you're doing. So that's why tip number 2 is super important. Here you go. Don't get cocky. Ooh, let me tell you, this is so important. Don't get cocky. The second you get cocky is when you start regaining the weight. What's that mean, Dr. V? The word is this. I've got this. The second you say, no, Dr. Vuong, I got this. No, Dr. Vuong, I'm all good. I'm good. You got cocky. That's the first step to weight regain. I promise you. Put that in the comments section. I got cocky. First step. I got this, Dr. Vuong. Okay. Now, how does this apply pre-op? No, Dr. Vuong, I got this. My insurance covers it. I don't have to work that hard. My insurance doesn't require it. Well, losing weight's too hard, and I'm lucky because my insurance doesn't require me to lose any sort of weight. My program doesn't require it. My program doesn't require me to do it. My doctor doesn't require me to do it. My doctor says, don't lose too much weight. No, you want to lose a lot of weight before surgery. I don't care if your insurance doesn't require your dietary visits. Do the dietary visits. Dr. Vuong, I'm paying cash. I'm just going to Mexico. I'm cash pay. I'm going international. I'm going somewhere else. That's cocky. They might not require you. Right? I'm too busy. Okay. This is super important. Now, just because your surgeon says don't lose too much weight, losing weight's too hard, what if they're wrong? Shouldn't you try to lose as much weight as possible prior to surgery? Shouldn't you be committed? Shouldn't you really, if the purpose of this is to change, shouldn't you change early? Shouldn't you change first? What's the answer? Embrace change. The second you start saying stuff like this in your pre-op means, I don't have to change. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to lose weight. I don't really need a psych eval. I just went to this little psych eval, but I don't have to deal with all my past abuse and my past traumas. Woo, I got it easy. Dude, you are at risk to regain weight after surgery. If this is your attitude, you're at risk, right? If you're post-op and watching this, say amen if you believe. Just comment if you know I'm right about this. If you're post-op and you know someone who's pre-op, you need to tag them so they can see this video. Because they're skating along. They just haven't bought into it yet. They're not all in. Do you know someone who isn't all in? Maybe you were one of these people. And now you're post-op and you're regaining weight and you're like, Dr. V is so right. Y'all listen to Dr. V. He is right. I wish I had done more. I wish I had worked on that past abuse. I wish I had done more dietary visits. I wish I had started my therapy session sooner. I wish I had gotten my husband on board. Come on now. All of you guys know it's true. Listen, Dr. V is not Dr. V. Dr. V is a community. You look at me and you see one person, but that's not true. I'm not one person. Dr. V stands for a community. You guys are all Dr. V. So comment, help each other, share tips, push each other. Yo, mofo, wake up! Yo, your head's not in the game. Tell them. Call them out on their BS. Listen, chicken McNuggets with cheese sauce is not good. Call them out. You should not be having Wendy's chili. Oh my God, what's wrong with Wendy's chili? My program told me to have Wendy's chili. Come on now, that's the problem. That's what we're trying to change. That's why weight regain is so bad after weight loss surgery. Okay? Yes? Don't get cocky. Now, post-op. What does this look like post-op, Dr. V? Post-op. I've got this. I'm all good. I'm all good. You guys are not going to like this. You're not. My man is good. My partner, my spouse is good. No, you're cocky. Listen, you're going to change so much, even if you have a good partner. And I've met a lot of good supportive husbands. Problem is the patient changes so much that the good man is left going, what the fuck just happened? What is going on? She's moody one day, she's great one day, she's excited, and one day, next day she's down on herself, she wants to travel the world, and then she gets nervous about looking in her bathing suit. How do I support her, Dr. Vuong? How do I support him? You know, the spouse doesn't really know what to do. But if the patient's attitude is like, no, we're all good, my relationship's all good, you're getting cocky. Because if you say that, here's what's going to happen. You say that, no, we're all good, we're all good. You're going to start going to the same parties. You're going to start doing the same motorcycle rides. I know who you are. You're going to start going to Vegas and drinking margaritas. It's just a matter of time because your husband, your spouse, your partner, your wife just wants you to be happy. And how have you been happy in the past? Huh? How have you been happy in the past? Doing the same old shit that made you fat. Going to the same restaurants. Eating the same foods. Drinking the same way. Partying the same way. Getting into the family drama. The family rumors. They're only doing what they know made you happy. So it's a sign of you being cocky when you assume you're good with your partner. You assume you're all good with yourself. You assume that you've got it. You assume that you can stop meal prepping. You assume you can stop focusing. You assume that you're ready to take on this challenge. You're ready to go to nursing school. I'm telling you, you're not. It takes too much dedication, too much time, right? Stop going to groups. Dr. Vuong. When I had weekly groups, right? Stop talking about your surgery. Maybe you never even told people about your surgery. That's number 4 up here. Don't tell people. I'm embarrassed. I don't want people to know I'm having surgery. Don't tell people about surgery. Dude. Everybody's going to know you're having weight loss surgery. Trust me. You tell one person, they all know. You tell your boss, all your coworkers know. You tell your mother-in-law, fucking everybody knows. You tell your mother-in-law, no, I'm a private person. No, own that shit. Own it. Same thing here. Own that shit. This is an embarrassment because you don't want to become embarrassment. You don't want to be accountable. I'm going to quit talking about it because, I'm going to quit talking about it because that way people won't give me shit when I'm at a party and I'm eating a slice of pizza or I'm drinking a little beer or I had too much to drink. Or I drank too much one time and embarrassed myself. Now I'm not going to tell people. No, that's a mistake. The opposite's better. You need to own that shit. You need to be saying, like, dude, I've had weight loss surgery and I'm off track. I've had weight loss surgery and I'm not taking care of my sleeve baby. I'm not taking care of my bypass baby. I'm not honoring my surgeon. I'm not honoring Dr. V. I studied all this stuff. My husband paid $15,000, $20,000 out of pocket. I'm not honoring my husband because I'm starting to feel embarrassed. I got cocky, man. I thought I had it. I got to a size 10. Listen, a size 10 is still overweight these days. If you're 5'2" and your surgeon told you you would be good at 160, you need a second opinion. 5'2", you shouldn't be more than 120. 5'4", you should be 125. I'm 5'8", 140. And I'd prefer to be 135. I'm 5'8". I have girls that are 5'9" and they feel bad because they think they're 150 and they're too skinny. Don't listen to these people. Do not get cocky. This is how you're going to regain weight. Okay? Pre-op. Avoid these things. Just because your program doesn't require it, you require it of yourself. You start telling people. You own this process. Post-op people. Don't take the foot off the gas pedal. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal. No brakes. Don't get off the elevator. This is the elevator talk, okay? Continue to talk about your surgery. Push yourself. Be accountable. This is how you're going to prevent weight regain. Cool? Wow. 2 good tips. Are you enjoying this? You ready for tip number 3? All right, let's do tip number 3. Now, some of you guys aren't going to like this tip because this tip, you've come to think that it's a bad thing, but it's not. Tip number 3, be obsessed. Man, you got to be obsessed. Dr. Vuong, that's a bad thing. I mean, isn't that why I got fat? I was obsessed about food. I'm a food addict, Dr. Vuong. No, you're looking at it the wrong way, yo. Girl, you're looking at it the wrong way. Yes, of course, if all you're doing is like sitting there worried about where the next meal is, if you're worried about your figure or how bad you feel, and you're thinking about food all the time, of course that's a bad way to be. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being obsessed about you. About your journey. Let's do this again. Pre-op, post-op. Pre-op, post-op. You got to become obsessed about your journey. You got to become obsessed about change. Right? Because that's the whole reason why. You got to start looking at your life and saying, what can I change about my life? Who do I need to get rid of? What new recipes do I learn? You have to become obsessed pre-op about your insurance approval, your studies, watching Dr. V videos, watch videos, learn, change. You have to be obsessed, right? How's that any different post-op, Dr. Vuong? Well, you know what? Post-op, a lot of you guys have forgotten all this. You guys have forgotten about it. So you got to become obsessed and do it again. Now, some of you watching are going to be like, dude, he's right. I used to watch Dr. V videos all the time, and now I don't. I used to meal prep, but now I don't. I used to drink water, and now I don't. I've let sodas get back into my life. I used to tell everybody about my journey, and I don't. You have to be obsessed. Now, post-op, I want you to be obsessed with the new you. You need to become obsessed with a new you. What's possible for you? I guarantee you, if I put all of y'all in a refugee camp like I was in, you'd all lose weight again. Your plateau would go away again. If all you had was not very much food to eat and drank a lot of water and you were hungry in the refugee camp, you guys would all lose weight again. Your reasons about being stalled, about regaining weight. It's so hard to lose the weight regain, Dr. Vuong. No, you just let the old habits sink back in harder. That's the reason why I do not want you to regain weight. Those 5, 10, 20 pounds of weight regain are harder to lose, pay attention now, because you let those old habits sink back into your psychology, and now you believe you have no control over the bullshit. As opposed to when you first started the journey, you were so excited and ready to go and change and embrace the suck. Now you've regained some weight and you fall back into that old habit. Oh, Dr. Vuong, it's so hard to lose the weight. I got news for you, man. Nobody's coming to rescue you. Those same 20 pounds is just as easy to lose. It's just you. You've let the psychology get to you. You've been psyched out. You've been psyched out by what they are selling you online and telling you in these diet shows and these TV shows and everything. You need to become obsessed with you again. That's the issue. You are obsessed with the weight regain as opposed to being obsessed with the new you. What is possible? Are you done? Have you done everything you want to do? Are you at your goal weight? Are you as strong as you want to be? Is your marriage as passionate as you want it to be? Do you have as much endurance as you want to have? No? I suggest you join a running club. I suggest you watch more Dr. V videos. I suggest you seek marriage counseling. I suggest you go into therapy. I suggest you try meditation instead of fucking making excuses all the time. Oh, I'm too busy, Dr. Vuong. You don't get it. I've tried it before. It's too hard. You don't understand. I've got 3 kids. So? You're not the only one with 3 kids? Come on now. Are you going to throw it all away? Are you willing to throw it all away? Because I promise you, if you've regained 10 pounds, they will become 20 pounds. If you've regained 20 pounds, they will become 50 pounds. And one day, you're going to wake up and you'll be like, fuck, I regained it all. Because there are patients watching right now that have regained most or all of their weight. Think about that. But when they started pre-op, nobody pre-op says, you watch me, Dr. Vuong. I'm going to fucking fail at this. I'll show you, Dr. V. I'm more fucked up than your surgery. Your surgery can't cure me. I'm more screwed up than that. I need something more powerful than a bypass. I need something more powerful than duodenal switch. No pre-op patient says that. You know what every pre-op patient says? Dr. Vuong, I'm going to be your poster child. You'll see. You're not going to have to worry about me, Dr. V. This is my last chance. This is the last resort, Dr. Vuong. This is the last resort for me. Don't ever fucking say it's the last resort. That's how you start regaining weight. I can already tell by the words you use, how you hold yourself, let me tell you something right now. Look at your Facebook profile picture. If it's not a picture of your face, how you really look right now, you're at risk for weight regain. Is it a picture of your cat? You've already regained the weight. Is it a picture of you from 1950s, from when you were younger? You've already regaining the weight. Do you even have a profile picture? Is it some random quote? I can tell a lot about you already by just your Facebook profile, the words you use, the comments you make. So your job is to go back and look at what the fuck you're doing. Look at what you're posting. Oh, it's so hard, Dr. Vuong. Dr. Vuong, I don't know what to eat. There's the Dr. V diet. I personally go through and send you guys the links to my free PDFs, and I will follow up with people and say, did you get this downloaded? And they'll say, no, I didn't do it. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get off my page. I need leaders. I'm here to change the world, not just obesity surgery, not just weight loss surgery. We need to change the world, the consciousness of how we think. Otherwise, we are going to continually have this conversation over and over and over and over and over again. Weight regain should never, ever happen. The second it's 1, 2, 5 pounds, you get your ass back on it. Do not throw it away. You have to become obsessed. I am obsessed about my future. I am obsessed about what I believe I can do for y'all. I'm obsessed about how much I can do for mankind. Let me ask you this question. Who's the most famous doctor on the planet right now? Who is the most famous doctor on the planet right now? It's Dr. Oz. Everybody knows Dr. Oz. TV show, etc., etc. Dr. Oz, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I don't know him, but he's a heart surgeon. TV show, written books. But when he dies, will he be remembered? What has he done? I don't think he's done shit. I don't think he's built a legacy. I don't think he's changed the paradigm. I think he will be forgotten as some dude with a TV show 30 years ago. My 12-year-old daughter already does not know who Dr. Oz is. Think about that. But yet he's the most famous doctor on the planet. And I'm here to tell you, you, my tribe, my leaders, my followers, I intend to leave a much bigger legacy. I intend to play on a much bigger level. I want all of you who are following me to raise your fucking game to the next level. If you've got 20 more pounds to lose those 20 pounds. If you've regained 40, 50 pounds, get off the schneid, man. Get off the sidelines. Get your head back in the game. Do the fucking hard work. Do what it takes. Do not throw this opportunity away. Your surgery got you down to 145. To stay down there, that's on you. Don't be blaming it on your surgery. Don't be blaming it on your surgeons because you only lost 80 pounds. You do the rest of the work. Your job is to stay there or get to that point. Do not accept weight regain. I do not accept it. This is the next problem that we have to tackle because there's just too much conversation about it now. And it's distracting us from our bigger purpose. You watching me, what's the bigger purpose? God, look around you. How many people around you are suffering, are unhappy, miserable, not because of just their weight? Their health is bad. They're stressed out. They're unhappy marriages. They're cheating on their spouses. They're not being spiritual. They're being mean to each other. They're cutting each other down. They're bullying each other at school. They're bullying each other on Facebook. What the fuck is wrong with our society? We need to elevate the consciousness of this planet. How we understand, how we show up. That's the Dr. V tribe. That's how I'm going to change this year. And that's my challenge to you. Are you willing to accept that challenge? Are you strong enough? Will you follow me on this journey? Comment if you are. I love you very much. Come meet me in person. I want to see you. We can really change the world if we do this together. This is small, piddly ass shit. I know it's big to you right now because you're scared. But you have to believe me. I believe in you. And I know that you, as a beautiful creature of God, this is small in comparison to what you're capable of doing. I love you very much. I'll see you next time. Now, some of you want a little bit more help, more training. So I have a weight regain course. www.weight, spell out weight, regain course.com. Have a special, $99. It's 26 videos. They're not on YouTube. You can't find them. They have downloads. They got bonuses. They got quizzes. It has an action plan on what to do. You'll actually learn what to do. WeightRegainCourse.com. It's $99. Technically, it's times 3, but you can you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can do everything in 30 days and then message me and say, Dr. Vuong, I want a refund. Costs you nothing. Think about that. Now listen, most of y'all won't do this. Most of y'all won't go to weightregaincourse.com, sign up for $99 and cancel in 30 days. Do it. I don't care. I want you to do it. Go to weightregaincourse.com, sign up for $99 course and cancel in 30 days. Watch the whole course, take the whole lesson, watch all the videos, do the action plan, and then ask for a refund within 30 days. You have nothing to lose. But here's the problem. Most people won't. Most people will sit there and think that posting on Facebook is somehow going to help you with your weight regain. It won't. We have to elevate this conversation and this consciousness. Hi, Dr. Vuong here. If you loved that video, I hope you will check out velocity2020.com. I want to meet you in person. This is my big annual conference in Vegas. It's amazing. It's not just about weight loss surgery, but it's about taking your life up to the next level. You're going to meet the best people, the best speakers, the best audience possible. You're going to really take your life up to the next level. 2020 is all about vision, clarity, and focus. We're going to show you how to find your vision, what you really want to do with your life, get crystal clear, clarity, and then find your laser focus to do what you need to do to have the amazing life that you deserve. Hope to see you there.